Unit 6, Lesson 6, we are going to discuss identity theft. What is identity theft? Let's take a look.
What is identity theft? The short answer is that identity theft is a crime. Identity theft is a term used to refer to all types of crime in which someone wrongfully obtains and uses another person's personal data in some way that involves fraud or deception, typically for economic gain. Unlike your fingerprints, which are unique to you and cannot be given to someone else for their use, your personal data, especially your social security number, your bank account or credit card number, your telephone calling card number, and other valuable identifying data can be used to personally profit at your expense. In many cases, a victim's losses may include not only out-of-pocket financial losses, but additional financial costs associated with trying to restore his reputation in the community and correcting erroneous information for which the criminal is responsible. Unfortunately, the damage that criminals cause in stealing another person's identity and using it to commit fraud often takes far longer to undo than it took the criminal to commit the crimes.
How can we protect ourselves from identity theft? Let's take a look.
On average, just over 411,000 people report being victims of identity theft every single year. And among those reports, over $32 million is lost. We want to help you avoid being a victim of identity theft. All you have to do is follow these 4 free, easy steps. First, place a fraud alert or a security freeze. A fraud alert will allow a business to pull your credit report, but only after taking extra steps to verify the applicant is actually you. The alert lasts 1 year and gives you 1 free credit report from each credit bureau. A security freeze puts your credit report on lockdown, limiting access to it without your permission, and lasts until you lift it. Next step is to monitor your accounts. You are the best line of defense when it comes to spotting suspicious activity. This includes all of your bank statements, explanation of benefits from health insurance providers, and always getting your 1 free annual credit report to check for any activity that doesn't belong to you. Third step is to learn how to spot a scam. Scam artists are always looking to use your stolen information to make their requests seem more legit. Never reply to calls, texts, pop-ups, or emails that ask you for or to verify personal information. For specific types of scams and how to spot them, download our free scam guide called Ditch the Pitch. And the last step, contact us at the Department of Consumer Affairs. We can help you with any questions that you have, and we have so many more resources to help you prevent identity theft. And if you've been a victim of identity theft, we have an identity theft unit to help you through that process. If you have any other questions or want more info about these ID theft prevention tips, give us a call and check the description box below for more free resources.
Were some really good tips and different things for us to use if we do ever find ourselves victims of identity theft. And last, what can we do to repair our credit after we have been the victims of identity theft? Let's take a look.
Take if your identity is stolen. Another week, another notification that millions of Americans have had their identities stolen. If you're a security clearance holder, you probably don't have to wonder. You know your data was compromised in the OPM hack. Regardless of when or how your information was breached, here are the steps you need to take to find fraudulent or delinquent accounts you didn't create on your credit report. First, contact one of the major credit bureaus to have a fraud alert placed on your account. Second, take a copy of your credit report to your local police and file an identity theft report. Third, take a copy of the completed police report and send it via certified letter to one of the credit bureaus. Include a statement that you were a victim of identity theft and list each of the accounts that was fraudulent. Fourth, don't become complacent. As a security clearance holder, you should keep vigilant track of your financial records. Financial issues are the #1 cause of clearance denial and revocation. If you allow delinquent accounts to fester and take no action, it shows a lack of follow-through and trustworthiness. Don't let yourself become a victim. Track your credit and take the steps necessary to find out if your information was compromised.
And lastly, for our teenagers, you all have to be careful because teenagers can even be at risk. And here are some reasons why. Because teenagers rarely have credit files, it makes it easy for criminals to create fake identities. Teens often share personal details on social media, gaming sites, or apps. Many teens and parents don't realize that minors can also be victims of identity theft. And then hackers can sometimes target teenagers because of their student information in databases through their schools and organizations' records. And so all of us have a duty and an obligation to not only know what identity theft is, but how to protect ourselves if we ever become victims of identity theft.